Hey there, welcome to Buke's World. In order to stay abreast of all new content I post, go back and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the little bell icon to be notified of all new content as I post it.
Good day and welcome to Buke's World Pro-Life Tips and Tricks. And before we get started, if you find this video helpful, useful in any shape, form, or fashion, please go back, hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let's get to it. Today's topic is buying and selling on the internet. All right, these few little tips and tricks will prove useful for both buyers and sellers. All right, number one, as a seller, please list all the details. A number of you just put up one picture, say, hey, the product's good, and that's that. There's not enough information. When you list the information, please list your price. List the bonuses, the good things about it. List the bad things about it. When you post pictures, post a few pictures. Post not just one. Post all sides. Usually you want to get at least 4 angles: front, back, left, and right. Some things you want to get top and bottom. If you're selling a vehicle, you want to get the interior. You might want to include the mileage. All right. You want to take pictures of the defects to give the buyer or the prospective buyer a full view or full overview of what it is you're selling. All right. This would actually prove to be useful to you, as in you will not get all the questions, one question at a time. This is what I find to be the most, I want to say annoying, but I was trying to say it in a nicer way. When you have things listed and a buyer asks you one question at a time. All right? They ask you one question, you answer that. They ask you another question, and you answer that. And another question, and you answer that. The back and forth really becomes, for lack of better words, a pain in the butt. All right? So please, do yourself a favor. Do the prospective buyer a favor. Again, list everything correctly. Tip when selling vehicles. Let them know if you have a clean title. Let them know the mileage. Let them know if there's any work that may need to be done or work that needs to be addressed. It goes a long way, trust me. All right, now let's flip this. Buyers, for you buyers, when you go online, if you do have any, first of all, read the listing. Scroll down, look for the description, read it. Sometimes some of these platforms don't allow you to see the full description. They send you a short version, but they usually have a link at the bottom that may say more information. Click for more information. If it says read more, click to read more. So that this way you get the full details listed by the seller. And you won't have to ask certain questions that are already provided for you. All right, this will save you time. You know, instead of asking a question that was already posted there, this might have been a deal breaker. It was already posted there. You didn't have to waste your time. You didn't have to waste the seller's time. Now, here's a tip for both buyers and sellers. Save yourselves both the time and aggravation. Buyer, make your offer straight out. Please be reasonable. If a person puts up, per se, $5,000, don't come back to him and say, hey, I'll give you $3,000. Unless the item is definitely overpriced, way overpriced. Let's be reasonable. Do your research first. Go ahead and search around, look to see what the comparative prices may be. All right, before you make an unreasonable offer. If you know you don't have the money to afford it, don't think that someone is going to sell you a $5,000 item for $1.50. It's not going to happen. All right? Save yourself the aggravation. Save the seller the aggravation. Nothing's more annoying than seeing somebody lowball, and I mean lowball. All right? Sellers. Someone throws you an offer. It's not quite what you want. Instead of going back and forth with them, put out your final, hit that person with your final price. This is as low as I'll go. That's it. Take it or leave it. We can be there. And of course, you'll save yourself a lot of aggravation. All right? For both buyers and sellers. No need to go back with the bickering, name calling, price bashing, product bashing. That's not the main objective. Buyers want to buy, sellers you want to sell. So again, if a person puts up an item as a buyer, don't come back and say, oh, you want this much money for this piece of junk. Obviously that piece of junk is not for you. Move on. Sellers, be mindful. Person may throw you an offer. That may be all they have to offer. You don't have to come back negatively. Say no thank you. Thanks for looking. Period. Another tip for sellers. If a person offers you or they contact you and they contact you with something that you don't like, don't just ignore them. Respond. Just respond. No, that price is too low. I will not sell it for that. That's it. The person won't keep hitting you periodically saying, hey, hello, how you doing? Will you sell it? Can you sell it? Sometimes by just responding, you still might salvage a sale. Again, this is Buke. For Buke's World. This is pro-life tips, things that I've come across in my years of selling on the internet, in and out. Again, hopefully this video or the tips that I've given you will prove to be helpful to you, both buyers and sellers. I've taken the time to write the list in the description page attached to this video. Go back and read that. Again, if this video has proven to help you, you found anything informative in it, please hit that like button, share it, subscribe. Hit the little bell icon to be notified of all videos as I post them. It might be something helpful for you. It may be something helpful for someone you know. You can share that. And also, again, comment. I do my best to reply, respond as quickly as possible. Thanks again for watching Buke's World.